Okay, guys, you can hear me. And I already started. I'm doing a little quick food thing. Um, I got most of it mixed together already, but making a good supper. And this is a Dollar General brand. It's just almost as good as Bush's, but it's only like less than $2. That's brown sugar. Another DG brand. Some mixed vegetables. Now the weird stuff that some people think is weird to mix together, but Chef Boyardee chicken Alfredo. And last but not least, a Family Dollar brand cream mushroom soup. And usually you do like the cream mushroom soup, then you mix a couple cups of water with this. But since there's water with like the baked beans and like the vegetables, I just poured this. It comes out like a jelly. Um, I poured that just right into the bowl and mixed it together. And now I mic'd it a couple times. Usually 2 minutes each. And now I'm gonna add some lemon pepper seasoning. It's chef's choice, but it's being switched over to the Chestnut Hill logo, Family Dollar brand. And I like my lemon pepper, so I like to kind of load it in there. And then I'll go like this and really mix it together. Get some of the baked beans from the bottom, because I always put the biggest can, which is the baked beans, first, and then I mix the vegetables and the chicken Alfredo on top of that, and then I put the cream mushroom soup on top, and then I mix it together, and now you got the lemon pepper in there, and you can kind of see the chicken Alfredo, the beans, the veggies. And now, microwave a couple more minutes, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, now we're back. Careful when you take instead of doing it on the stove, I'm doing it the college way in the microwave. So be careful when you pull it out. It's gonna be a little hot. If it's too hot to grab, then obviously grab a oven mitt or coaster or paper towel even. And this is done in one of the Rubbermaid 50-ounce plastic containers. And usually with most of my stuff that I cook for canned good wise, I'll drain the water out. Especially like the mixed vegetables, like this guy, I'll drain the water out of that. But I left the water that came with the baked beans. And then I add the cream mushroom soup to thicken it a little bit. Which sounds kind of counterintuitive because it's cream. But it does thicken it a little bit. So now I'm going to put it back in the microwave for a couple more minutes. And we'll show you the end product. So this is the end stuff. One little bit, like I said, I love my lemon pepper. So what I'm doing is just a little bit on top. Maybe a lot for some people, but you can kind of do whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be like Family Dollar or Dollar General brands. I'm just kind of doing it on a like for a budget idea. This can be probably a meal for like probably 2 or 3 people. But since I'm a bigger guy, it's for me. Try to spread it over a couple meals. So always make sure you really mix it at the end. But like I was saying, with the doing it on a budget, you don't have to use the cheap brands. If you want to go name brand for everything, you can. but you don't have to. So make sure you rinse out the containers, especially if you live in areas where you could have bugs in your house, especially if it's like summertime, or in areas where it's more warmer, even during the winter. Like here, we have snow in the winter, so we don't really have to worry about the bugs as much. But yeah, try to rinse out all canned stuff that you use. You'll keep like the fruit flies away and stuff like that. So, well, that's the end product. I know it's probably a bad audio and everything, but it's my first time doing this, so thumbs up if you watch the video. I kind of got this inspiration to kind of try to do some cooking videos. I know it's just microwavable wise, but I got the inspiration to do cooking kind of thing. This is gonna be basic. Then eventually I'll get to the stove stuff once I get the stove cleaned off. My inspiration came from like watching Tikio Sam do his kind of cooking videos, and the ones that really got me going was the PBS stations like Julia Childs, and cooking shows like that. But as of recent, you never really saw like bigger people making food stuff, and watching Tikio Sam do his got me inspiration to try to do some myself. Even like I said, even though it's on a budget and it's in a microwave, it'd be good for like college kids. So, all right, thank you. Like it, thumbs it, whatever you want. Either way, it's still a response. And have a good night.